Nothing says the American dream like living in the home you've always wanted. But buying a home isn't easy. According to a survey from Home.com, about 40% of people said buying a new home is the most stressful event in modern life.
When I first thought about purchasing a home, I was incredibly nervous, worried. I didn't know if I had enough of a down payment. I wasn't sure if my credit score was right. I just didn't know if I could make it happen. I had student loan debt, so did my husband. We both had moved into a new area. We didn't know where anything really was. I think I knew where the Target was, and that was about it. The realtor we were working with was amazing. She was able to help us narrow down a neighborhood that we felt we could call home. The next steps were obtaining a mortgage, which we had no idea how to do.
The mortgage or loan process can be difficult to navigate without the proper experience or guidance.
If I were to give advice for anyone purchasing a home in 2021, I would suggest that they get in contact with a lender and a real estate agent that is very familiar with the area that they're looking to purchase. When homeowners are looking to purchase a home, some of the areas that I would advise them to be cognizant of would be, what are you willing to pay monthly? Does that include your condo or HOA dues? How far are you willing to travel for work? And I think you need a really strong real estate agent and lender that knows those areas.
Being a renter for so many years, I knew what I was able to afford in a rental payment, but a mortgage, that just sounds like a whole different ballgame.
The general rule of thumb is 36% of your gross monthly salary can be used for housing expenses. And the housing expense does include principal and interest, taxes, insurance, and HOA or condo dues.
So we understood what was encompassing of our rental payment. Every month we knew what we were getting for our money. We weren't sure of all of the additional fees that would come with having a monthly mortgage payment. And seeking somebody's advice, somebody that was an expert in the industry, was absolutely something we had to do. We had to narrow down and find that person who would get us crossing the finish line.
Companies like McLean Mortgage, a direct-to-consumer, full-service residential loan company with many years of experience in helping homeowners demystify the mortgage process, are an invaluable resource to tap into.
Well, I have been doing this for well over 20 years, and I kind of take the mama bear approach, where I do a lot of hand-holding, and I try to educate them on as many programs that they qualify for. If they're a first-time homeowner, if they have low to moderate income, what programs are available in their particular price point. The first-time home buyers are truly my favorite because they've not been jaded by the markets that we've had in the past. They want to learn as much as they can from me, and I'm here to educate them.
So the experience we encountered with getting into our starter home was wonderful. Melissa and her team really guided the way. Our realtor was phenomenal with the information and help that they were able to provide us with.
The biggest misconception in this market, especially for first-time homebuyers, is that they think they have to put 20% down. And that has gone out the window many, many years ago. We have programs with as little as 0% down, 3% down, that they have to have 2 years worth of employment history. It's also a big misconception. As long as you are gainfully employed at the time of application as a W-2 employee, you can get a mortgage. So some of the pitfalls that buyers make in this market is they go out and they buy new cars, they open new credit cards, they go on lavish vacations when they're trying to purchase. The biggest mistakes that people have made are changing from W-2 jobs to self-employment. If you are a self-employed buyer, we need the past 2 years' personal and business tax returns, all pages, so that we can calculate a 2-year average for your income.
Melissa has been phenomenal with keeping in touch with us. Over a decade later, we have been able to transition into our dream home, which is a beautiful home with a pool on the water. We're able to have our boat here. The home has such natural light that I feel like every morning I wake up and I'm in paradise.
So for those purchasing in 2021, the advice that I can give them is to be patient. It has been a crazy market. I've had clients that have searched for a year, and they are now, the market's kind of stabilizing a little bit. They are able to purchase without making escalated purchase prices. We've had some that have had to go $60,000 over purchase price. They're not having to go that high. Being patient is the biggest advice that I can give, as well as finding a local lender and real estate agent to the market.
To learn more about mortgages and how McLean Mortgage can help you get into the home of your dreams, visit McLeanMortgage.com and Designingspaces.tv.